not like a proper stuff really, because it's like she doesn't contemplate what she says, she's just saying it.
Yeah, but what it is because she wants to spew. You know, remember it tells you that Satan works with a woman very well. So yeah, and plus we're in a place where women are put on a pedestal. So when she goes home and they talk about, oh, well now we got a woman prime minister. You know what I mean? So they think, oh, well, women could do anything because we've got a woman prime minister. You know what I mean? You've got to blame the white man for that, man. He's off. He's no order. You know what I mean? You don't know what the hell he's doing with his rulership because he's wicked. Right? I'll read him. Point at Whitey and blame Whitey. It's your fault, Whitey. You know what I mean?
And the first thing I read, all over, like the hairy dog.
Right, and that's the point. What was really prior to that? Esau is Edom, father of the Edomites. And Edom goes back to the term other one, what means red. And it said the first came out red.
Like a hairy dog.
All over like a Hermes worm garment.
And they called his name Esau.
Right, and they called his name Esau. And Esau is the father of the Edomites. And we're being ruled by the Edomites. Now, they're not white people. They're Edomites. They're red people. And I always say that. What color is the devil? Red. You know what I mean? So we know that El Diablos, yeah, is the devil. Is the physical. Yeah, the Edomites are the physical manifestation of Satan on earth. The things they do is satanic. Yeah, the queen who just led, she was totally satanic. Stole 3 children from the 12 children from an orphanage, and they never saw them again. Why? Because she sacrificed them. That's why they live so long, because they sacrifice children to their God. Satan gives them a bit more longevity through the power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So it's like they're going to live longer. You know what I mean? They're doing that on their side, and on the left-hand side, that's balance. You've got to have stuff on the left-hand side, righteous, and you've got some on the right-hand side, the righteous side. Yeah. And the Edomites, the Caucasian man, is set up on the left-hand side. That's why when the Lord comes, he's going to take him down. He's going to be completely wiped off the earth because you don't need him no more. He's playing his part. You know, he's playing his part in the moving out. The wicked are the bad guy. Yeah? This is God's movie. That's where you get the term theos from. Theos means God. Theatre, play. So they're just playing their part of the wicked. Because that's who they are. Job 9:24 says the earth has been given to the Caucasians, and they are the wicked of the earth. And they show it every day. Yeah? All you got to do is turn on the TV and you see the wickedness what the white man's doing. Yeah? Destroying the earth. It's under their watch where everything is going down. Who runs the world? The white man runs the world. That's why everything's going down. And the Chinese think they're next up, but they're not. They're going to go down with the cracker because they're going to go to war, they're going to fight. And then our Lord is going to turn up and smash all of them. You know what I mean? With like the rod of iron. He said he's going to smash them like a vessel, a potter's vessel. You know what I mean? And they read on.
Yeah.
What was that? What did you think? Oh, just Esau, isn't it? No, just get the, because, get, Ezekiel 35, get Ezekiel the 35th chapter, because that's what we're in the time now, because he said the first, the Edomites were going to send, and the Edomites said they're the brothers of the Israelites. And it's all about the blessing. That's what we're seeing now, the blessing. Because they're in rulership, but their hatred towards, like they shot the black guy in South London. When is a cop ever shooting? The black man ain't really got no fun.
And it was a headshot as well. So,
I mean,
you know.
And it shows you, they're showing the other cops, they're showing the cops in America that we kill niggas as well with guns.
Or
we
we're,
shoot them.
or we're, what's the word? Or we practice that also. Not even to say that we do it that often, but
to show you that we kill niggas with guns
just because
as well.
whatever, I don't think that we won't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And we got the power to do it just like we do it. So they, you know what I mean? And that's what they do. They shot a Negro the other day. Yeah, down in, what is it, South London? He had no weapon on him or anything. So they're just showing the hatred what they got towards us.
bear in mind, obviously, he wasn't exactly an angel.
I know he wasn't an angel, but he never had no weapon.
Yeah.
He wasn't fighting the gun again. He weren't popping no cats, but they shot him. Yeah? Because
the
he was
fact-
a so-called Negro.
And it don't matter to how much you wish I knew, because we are the apple of the Most High rights. I mean, if you've done it to a heathen, it don't really matter. But because you've touched one of us, the Most High is definitely
It all boils down to the hatred of our rebellious soul. That's what it boils down to. The blessing, really, it's the blessing. Because we got the blessing of the kingdom of heaven, the rulership forever. They got a dispensation of time to rule, and after that's it. We're gonna take them out of power, by violence, because he is a violent man. That's how he lives. He lives by the sword. He that live by the sword shall die by the sword. I read that Ezekiel the 35th chapter. Start from the top. This concrete hurts your back after a while, man. Yeah, my back is fucked. I've got this
People on the slope as well. It says here,
concrete is no good for your back, man. You know what? Being spiritual people, we're supposed to be touching the earth. You know the dirt? That's where we get our power from. But when you try and push that concrete down, you get some concrete vibrations from it, Because he's the caveman. Someone bunning some skunk at him.
Yes.
Remember at the supermarket you did that to me,
it says
Emily?
Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 1.
Right?
Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy
Right.
against it.
And see, Mount Seir come up again. He's the Edomites. When you say in Genesis 36 that he's the father of the
Of the
Edomites.
Edomites. What is he?
Esau is Edom from Mount Seir. I showed you something about Mount Seir, didn't it? See, the Bible mixed together, man. It's up here and there. It gives you a bigger picture.
Genesis chapter 36, verse 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir.
Right, that's where Esau in Mount Seir.
Esau is Edom.
Esau is Edom. Now read that thing
And,
here.
and these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites,
Edomites,
in Mount Seir.
Right, in Mount Seir.
It says here,
Damn devil is the Edomite.
dwell in the end.
Yeah, well, that's why concrete. That's why they got the concrete down.
And like tall, even that's tall.
Yeah, that looks like mountains, like with the holes. When you look at Mount Seir, it's the same thing.
Like
With holes
caves
in
or
the
something,
rocks,
yeah.
yeah, like that. Same thing. You understand? So we know we're under the rulership of the caveman, the Edomites, yeah? Read that.
It says Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 1.
And Ezekiel is a so-called prophet, yeah? Israelite. Yeah? He's not about no other nation. You're going to find that the prophets in the Bible, like they say Muhammad is a prophet, but not in the Bible. The Israelites are the prophets. You know about Muhammad? You know about Muhammad? Huh? You know about Muhammad?
Nabi Muhammad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you know about Muhammad?
I'm Muslim.
Oh, come here, look. 1 sec. Let me show you something. Let me read something for you.
أروح عم بيخلطوا في الإسلام من يكون هي
Let me show you something. Quickly before you go.
وش يخلطوا في الإسلام كيف بزاف الإسلام يا
Before you
أخي
leave.
الإسلام ويعبدوه فيه وش يعبدوا شوافات من إيه
Let me show you something.
What is this brother
Let me show you something.
It's not, huh?
Those are called
It's not good like that, brother.
look.
No respect like that. Islam is not like this, man.
Finish. What did he say?
No.
This is a scholar. Read it. Look, I've got the book. Read it. Read it.
You Jason.
Read it. What did it say?
Not Jason. You are Muslim.
No, we're Israelites. Muslims
I am Muslim, man.
Muslims put us in slavery.
I am Muslim. Me, I am Muslim.
Yeah, Muslims
For
put
me,
us in
hell,
slavery.
not good.
Yeah?
For me, not good.
Muslims put
Shaitan
black
is-
people in slavery and cut
No,
our
like that,
cocks
man.
off.
No, like
Yeah?
this.
They cut our willies off and they used to make us buy women. That's what they done to us. Yeah?
Don't jealous.
That's what Muslims done. They cut our
Muslims don't jealous.
they cut
No,
they cut,
you
they
don't
cut,
jealous,
they cut.
You are dangerous, man.
They cut.
You are
Yeah?
dangerous, man.
They cut.
You trust me, man.
Yeah,
Islam is nice, man.
Yeah, that's what they done to us.
It's very nice Islam,
You know anything
man.
about history? They
What
cut.
is this, man?
Don't touch, please. Not yours. Please don't touch. Yeah?
Fuck off, man.
Don't touch.
Islam is good, man.
Don't touch. Alright?
Fuck off, man.
Have a good
Fuck off,
day.
man.
Have a good day. Alright? What do you spit on?
Post it, son.
Oh yeah, it's back there,
At
isn't
least
it?
it's not on the foot though.
Yeah. Now we can wipe that off.
Yeah, don't step in it.
We're not supposed to be violent people, you know, because we can get violent, you know, and shed some blood. You know what I mean? But we're not supposed to get violent.
No, you tempted them, man. Like, you're ready for, if you're gonna poke, it's gonna poke a beast if you're ready for the teeth, yeah?
Yeah, I'm ready for the teeth. You?
No, I was ready to get down, like.
Yeah, I'm ready for the
I'm ready
teeth.
to get down, but
That's what I said, don't
you're
touch,
provoking
don't
them, man,
touch,
but
don't touch.
If it kicked up, like.
No, but I'm not provoking. I'm telling them the truth. I'm out here to tell the truth.
No, but
You don't not put us in slavery.
They're not put us in slavery. Carnalities. I don't even deal with them.
Yeah,
You can't go back
they
and
know
forth.
that they
All
put us in slavery.
All they need to
That's it.
wait for is when your house puts them in slavery. Like, you
put us
try
in
to provoke
slavery.
them, it's like, come on.
Why do I provoke them? I just said to them they put us in
They don't understand nothing about violence. It was
let's continue.
it was originated on violence, so the only way they know is violence. So unless you're ready to get violent, I'm going to chat to them. It says here, Ezekiel chapter 45, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying,
Right.
Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it.
Right, set thy face against Mount Seir. So we established Mount Seir is the Caucasian man. Yeah? That's who Mount Seir is. But he is our big brother, our big wicked brother. Yeah? And what it is, they got the blessing to rule the earth for a dispensation of time because they lost the ultimate blessing was the rulership of the earth forever. This is what they lost. And in the spirit, the elites of the society, like the Jewish people, they know this. That's why they make Hollywood and they make movies. And they keep the so-called Negroes close to them. Yeah? So they got the real Jews close to them. So they can basically suck, it's like a leech. You suck the spirit. You understand? If you watch some of them old movies, how was the Jew perpetuating his or showing his downfall? When the Germans, you know, they got the blacks to sing them songs, yeah, and show, convey their misery, because we're the ones with the feelings that really can show, you know, the real feelings. That's a dog. That's what they call him, a dog, isn't it? They dismiss that and then they dismiss one. You know what I mean? That's what they call them, dog, because that's what they do. You understand?
So unto me, thus saith the Lord God, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee,
Right.
and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I'll make thee most desolate.
Right, so the Lord said he's going to stretch out his hand against Mount Seir. How is he doing that? Monkeypox, COVID-19, plagues, famines. What are they talking about now? They're going to have by the end of the year?
Yeah, blackouts.
Yeah, rolling blackouts. So the
You've
Lord
got
is
blackouts, and you've got
rolling.
rolling blackouts is like, it's on, off, it's on, off, it's off.
Yeah.
It's off now,
And
it's
it's
on
off for a
again.
week, and then it comes on
and then it goes
again.
on, like,
Yeah.
it's off now.
rolling.
Rolling
Keep
is
that way, then
continuous.
roll in, roll in, roll in, roll
Rolling,
in.
yeah, rolling is continuous, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like, it's dark out here, and you know these, you know them, the spotlights out here?
Yeah.
They come on at a certain time,
Yeah.
but in a rolling blackout,
They can't
yeah,
come
they're
on.
not coming on.
It's going to be a blackout. It's going to be
Yeah, this whole road will be pitch.
yeah, pitch black.
The only light, well, they won't be in the indoor lights, because obviously,
Yeah, because they run with the same thing.
yeah, it'll be pitch.
Yeah, so that's when you need your solar power. Yeah.
But then people ain't really going to have solar like that. There's certain people that have got their roof, got the solar thing panels on it, but they're going to be a target. Because if certain the road is dark and you got your lights on, man, you're going to be like, what? You know what I'm saying? Man, they're going to be getting jealous of that, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be one of them ones. So they're not really going to challenge it unless, if they see an opportunity, they know you got food, and because their yard, obviously, the fridge is off, isn't it? So obviously all the water's coming out, and that the food's going off. You can't cook it now because obviously there's no electric. That's why nowadays as well I've started to, when I get more chicken, I boil it in some salt, pepper, garlic, whatever, and then I just clean film it all up. And then put it in the fridge so that when I want it, it's technically already cooked if anything is going to go out anyway.
Yeah, it's cooked already.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even though my electrics are like, you know, it's more than enough, it's just the fact that I don't need to, it's a practice to get me, so that when whatever you technically couldn't get caught out. Obviously you'd have to still eat it within a certain amount of time, but once it's cooked, it lasts a bit longer than when it's raw.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have that same attraction to pestilence, like, you know them insects and, you know them people.
Remember, it's not rotten, it's not letting up.
Yeah, because when I watch the flies, they can smell things that before you even know it's going on. It's sweet to them. It's like a
It's like a certain odour, isn't it?
yeah, it's like a
And you can see it, like they can see the waves.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
letting up.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
like in the cartoon.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you see it. That's how they know.
Yeah.
That's why flies run up in your yard because they can. There's a thing where it lets off.
Yeah.
It lets off that. Pungent kind of
Like, we can't-
right.
we
Where we can't see it.
detect it, yeah. And they definitely.
That's why they design when there's forks to eat them up because that's how they clean. That's how the Lord, the Most High made it. Because if you've got a load of dead bodies and you're just rotting away forever, that means there's going to be disease, right? So that's why he created flies and stuff where they put maggots and the maggots eat it, and then, I mean.
And that's why it should be grass as well, because the bodies have to go into the when it's
into
concrete,
the
when
earth.
people are dying and
Yeah.
bodies, what is it, being left on the ground
Decomposed.
like dung?
Yeah.
It says you should be left on the street like
Yeah.
dung. That's why there's going to be disease, because it can't go into the concrete.
Yeah.
So you're just going to be like
Yeah.
spillage, innit? It's just going to be a whole, and then you're going to have
If they're down in the grass, they can go back. Because remember, we're from the earth, so all our bodies
like that blood
decomposed.
whatever will go, because the iron, innit? You've got
The
iron in
iron,
your blood.
you've got
innit?
zinc, you've got
Yeah.
all that, and that can go back into the earth.
Yeah. With the concrete, it's just gonna be a pool. You're just gonna be there in a pool. Then, oh man, when these animals break out of the zoo, it's gonna be a whole, you know.
Yeah, I can't wait for the animals to escape. They're going to eat these people up, man. They're going to kill them with everything. Can you imagine a silverback gorilla on road? Angry, you know what I mean? It's going to eat someone.
No, man, imagine like a rhino or something. That's like bigger than a car.
Yeah, but a rhino is, it's going to be like a gorilla can kind of move between people. A rhino, you can run around, you know what I mean? Because it's so big, you can kind of escape. But a gorilla, you won't be able to escape from that motherfucker. Because he will climb on the car and get you. And he's got the mind power to cut you off. A rhino now, you'll be running and it ain't got the mind power to do that. You know what I mean? You could just run around with it all day. But a gorilla, it will climb over the car and grab you by your head and just smash your head against the pavement.
It's sounds very weird, but you want to get in some shape, Lord rule, because it don't matter if you're in shape or out of shape. Obviously, if the Most High's doing it,
That's what people are
then
going to be going after.
that's what them lions are going to be.
Yeah, they're going to be fat people because they're going to eat them for a few days. You know, eat a leg? That leg lasts for fucking a week. You know what I mean? So they're going to eat him and they're going to make some and keep him with his leg. They're going to... And they're going to leave not one piece of him. You understand?
That's why, because that's what's the word called? It's gluttony, and the more side, the scripture says what, not to be insatiable with meat, and to have good sleep is to not sleep with a full stomach. You can sleep with what's the word, being fulfilled, but not full.
Yeah.
Because remember, you need to digest that food. It takes a few hours.
Not lions and shit. You know, like
No,
they're
what
going to
about
eat a big piece of meat and then they lie down, you know what I mean? But like I said, there's
No, in
some
that
people,
day, yeah.
but there is some people that have got an obscure metabolism.
Like
they can
thyroid.
eat something, and then they just blow. You know what I mean? But then you get greedy bastards.
Yeah, it's mainly greed.
Yeah.
Society, it's mainly greed.
Yeah.
Because you literally now, we could stand here and order food. It will just come straight. We don't have to move anywhere.
Yeah, you just
You know what I'm
call it.
saying?
And the man will come and bring a pizza, come bring anything. You know, like they got the booze on the bike, they can come and bring it straight to you.
You ever moved
Cool.
from your bed? We need to go from your bed to the door, and that's it.
And that's what this society is made up of, convenience. But the convenience they stole from, they've got the wealth from other countries to build their convenience now. You understand? So that's why they're going to go into that third world. They call that third world countries. This one's going to become a fourth, fifth world country. And then see when they are paid. When them rolling blackouts come, when the energy's cut off, and the refrigerator, because they need that refrigerator to be on to sustain kind of life.
I mean, it's like America right now, there's brown water coming out the taps, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, with,
Wow.
what is it called? I can't remember what area it is. A certain part of America. brown
Yeah,
water
because
coming out
remember
the
their
tap.
infrastructure's fucked,
Yeah,
isn't it? It's
yeah.
like 50 years backwards. The bridges are 50, over 50 years gone too far. You know what I mean? They're supposed to redo them or remake them. The infrastructure, but what it is, they've sucked the actual life out of America. Remember, it's a corporation, it's not a country. Now they're finished with it. The Jewish people, they're finished with America now.
That business, isn't it?
Yeah, it's business. Yeah, that business is done. Yeah?
It says here, I get a quick precept. It says Psalms chapter 79 verse yeah, 6. Pour out thy wrath. I'll start from 5. I'll start from 1. Psalms chapter 79 verse 1.
Right.
O God, the heathen are come into thine inheritance. Because we are the Lord's inheritance. It says, thy holy temple have thou defiled. They have laid Jerusalem on heaps. Because they've destroyed our holy land. They've destroyed our people. They've taken everything for themselves. And now they dwell in our land. It says, the dead bodies of thy servants have they given to be meat unto the fowls of the heaven. Amen. The flesh of thy saints unto the beasts of the earth. Okay, because when they slaughter us and they do these things to us, obviously even back in the day when they besieged Jerusalem and whatnot, obviously that's what happened to our people. Okay, they're not gonna when you what do you call it? Conquer a piece. You're not gonna clean up after them. You're gonna get whoever to clean up after them or just leave them there. So it says here.
And I got sick of it. I was like, where the fuck
Their
am I?
blood have they shed like water around like what was done to Birmingham.
Right.
We have become a reproach to our neighbours and a scorn and division that are around about us.
That's what I mean. Throughout history, you've got to check out throughout history, all nations have had us in captivity, become a reproach to them. That's why when the Lord comes, all these nations are going to captivity. That's why none of them are going to escape. And it says not one shall escape. Yeah? They're all going to get their judgment because of what they've done to us. Gluttony. Where's he heading? Straight to the burger bar.
This is gluttony from gluttony.
Yeah, not even
You know what makes it laugh? Fat vegan. You know what I mean?
That's an anti, that's what they call that. That's an oxymoron, isn't it? Vegan is supposed to be in a good six-pack trim, isn't it? No? I thought vegan was meant to keep you in an order, you understand? Keep you in order. But yeah, he doesn't get a drink.
That's what I'm saying. This society has to go, man. This society cannot last.
Yeah,
It's just straight confusion. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just not going to work.
obscure, isn't it? You know that word, obscure. Yeah, it's obscure.
It just has to go, man. Because this place is fucked. I was in the train today, and like, it was obvious that the guy was a freaking Momo freaking sapien. He was a freaking, what's the word called?
The other side.
And there's kids coming on the yeah, and there's kids coming on the chat, and nobody was saying nothing. And like, obviously, it's just like if you look sideways or something, you're the one that's supposed to be the one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So if you say to him that he's such and such, then you're the villain. You understand? You know that.
He's the homosexual. You're the one in this society. You're the one that's supposed to be
But they call you homophobic and all that, man. Yeah.
persecuted for righteousness.
They say you got a phobia against homosexuals. No, not a phobia.
Phobia for what's the word? Unrighteousness.
A
right?
phobia is something that you're scared of.
Yeah.
We're not scared of homosexuals.
Nasty, man.
Yeah. You know the Bible says that they're not right. Because when you check out, how did they get here? They had a father and a mother. If their father did decide to lie down with their mother, they wouldn't be here.
It says here, we have become a reproach to our neighbours, a scorn and derision to them that are round about us.
Right,
How long,
our
Lord?
neighbours. Who's our neighbours? Who's other nation? That's what they're our neighbours, but they're not our friends. You know what I mean? There's a difference. We're a neighbour and a friend. You know what I mean? When they talk about in the Bible, love thy neighbour, he's not talking about these guys.
No,
He's talking about the Israelites because they are real neighbours. When he's in the land of Jerusalem, they had their designated land. That was our neighbours, you know. But these are heathens, yeah. And the Lord said what he said about heathens. He says in Isaiah 40 that he hates heathens. They're like spittle to him, yeah. But he loves his beloved Israel. They're like his beautiful, comely woman. Jeremiah 62.
Our long Lord will now be angry forever.
No, he won't be.
Shall like jealousy burn like fire?
Right, and he ain't going to be angry forever. Because he told us there is a dispensation of time. Yeah?
Pour out thy wrath upon the heathen that have not known you,
Right.
and upon the kingdoms that have not called upon thy name.
Right. Pour out your wrath upon the heathens. And he's doing it now. That's why when people say, well, we're all God's children, that's garbage. That's philosophies of this wicked Roman Catholic Church. When in Romans it says that these are not, get Romans 9 and around 9 and 7. Start from about 7.
The book of Romans chapter 9, verse 7. It says, neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they called children.
Right, so this is the point. Neither was it because Abraham had, what, eight sons? Or 8 children? And they said, neither because they're the seed of Abraham are they what?
Are they not children?
Right, so what he's saying, because they come from Abraham, they are not, he's saying that they're not his chosen people, they're not his sons, they're not the chosen. That's what he's saying. Because they come from Abraham, because the Ishmaelites, we had 2 reprobate Muslims up here, Arabs where they were, they would tell you that, oh, God is with them. No. They would say, well, Abraham, we're the sons of Abraham. But it's in Isaac should they still be. Yeah? Isaac, he chose Isaac. The chosen. Yeah? You know?
So here, come on, buddy, this way. But in Isaac shall thy seed be called. That is, they which are the children of the flesh. These are not the children of God.
They that are the flesh, these are not the children. These other nations are not the children of God. They're children of the flesh. Right, we know?
But the children of the promise are counted off for the seed.
Right, and the promise was given to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Ishmael, when you look at the Quran, Ishmael tries to fit himself in there. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
He tries to fit himself
Just
in
to
there.
squeeze up
Right, he
in
says
there.
Abraham, Isaac, Ishmael, and Jacob. You see that? He tried to fit himself up in there. Yeah?
Like he's gonna slip into
Yeah. I mean, see, we're talking about the 12 gates. I didn't see no Ishmael on one of them gates.
that's not happening.
You understand? Never seen that.
The service is not correct.
In the book of Ecclesiastes, in the book chapter 44, verse 22, it says, with Isaac did he establish likewise for Abraham his father's sake,
Right.
the blessing of all men and the covenant. That's all men to speak of Israel.
Yeah,
It
all
says-
Israel.
Exactly.
Not all. When it says all men, it's talking about all men of Israel, and that's where Christians go wrong. When they hear all men, they actually think it's talking about the white man, the Arab man, the East Indian man. Yeah, it's like, no, it's talking about all men of Israel. Just like Acts 21, 2:21 says. Israel shall be. Acts 2:21. The new men of Israel will be tribes. Right.
The blessings of all men and the covenant, and made it rest upon the
So
head
it says blessing of all men and the covenant. You see, that's it. It tells you the covenant. And who was the covenant given to? Jeremiah 31:31. Hebrews 8. It says he's going to make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. Or with the house of Judah and the house of Israel. Yeah?
and made it rest upon the head of Jacob.
Right, and rest upon the head of Jacob, Abraham, Isaac.
That ties in with the children of the promise.
This place is like, she's playing the male role. This place is confusion.
No,
understand?
he's the one that played the Nora that's got the tie.
Yeah, because remember, she's putting the blood up the thing on and poker, but then sometimes she says, I need some of that. You know what I mean? But it's very rare that she's playing the Maura. That's confusion. This place is total. That's why it's called Babylon. Total confusion. Yeah?
So
You done?
he acknowledged him in his blessing,
Right.
he gave him inheritance, and
Right.
divided his portions among the 12 tribes did he part them.
Wow.
You can't get
Let's
around
close
that.
the book after that.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, that's it. Close the book after
It
that.
says here, Ecclesiastes chapter 44 verse 23.
Ecclesiasticus.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 44 verse 23.
Right.
I'll start from 23 again. With Isaac, did he establish likewise
Yeah.
Abraham his father's sake, the blessing of all men and the covenant.
Right, so the blessings for the Israelites.
Because he promised from Abraham to
Isaac
Isaac
and Jacob. Yeah, these are the blessings. So where do you get everybody in that? You can't get everybody in that. This is about the blessing. Yeah? So this is where the churches have got everybody brain dirty. Alright?
Oh my God.
Yes, your God is your God. His name is Yahweh. Yeah?
Yeah, that's got a little bit of milk in it. The power of
That's
Yahweh.
it. Yeah! His son is Yahweh Shai. He's the power. The son, yeah? No worries.
Says, he acknowledged him in his blessing
Right?
and gave him inheritance.
Right, so we're the heritage is to rule the planet Earth for forever. See, the white man's got a time to rule, and we're coming to the end of it now. Yeah, we're coming to the end of his rulership.
It's like they find it hard for their feet to
Respect my brothers.
All right, there, boss.
They will come soon.
Oh yeah. They are.
Bless you.
Oh, do you hear about the UFOs in Ukraine?
Yeah, heard about them. Yeah.
So we'll get up to that anyway. But let's finish this. It says here, I made it rest upon the head of Jacob.
Right,
He acknowledged him in his blessing and gave him inheritance
right.
and divided his portions among the 12 tribes.
Wow. So we're gonna get crackers in slavery as well. They will inherit them as well, you know. Our portion, right? We got our land back, it's our portion, but we get everything in the whole planet, bruv. It tells you that in Second Ezra 6. We'll get that. Get the Second Ezra. Right? Second Ezra 5. Get 5 and start from about 24, 25. There's a portion that's given to us. Yeah? 5. 5.
It's Second Ezra chapter 5.